Congratulations, Indiana Pacers. You have won you a championship. And I know the series is not over. The NBA Finals, we still have a Game 7 on Sunday. But this game dictated everything. And this is exactly why the Oklahoma City Thunder are exactly where they're at this whole time. They did this to themselves. Yesterday's game was an embarrassment. It had everybody thinking that it was extended simply so that the NBA can make money. Everybody I spoke to in person thinks that this was purposely extended to make money. This game was so embarrassing. It was the stupidest, the dumbest game I've seen in a long, long time. And I know the conference finals in the West was terrible. I know that was a 5-1 sweep, literally could have been a 4-1 sweep, a 4-0 sweep. I completely understand that. But the way the Thunder played yesterday, honestly, I know I'm not allowed to curse in the first minute, but I really, really want to express my emotions of how bad this game was. This game was terrible. It was horrendous. They played so bad. Forget the offense. Forget the defense. There was no heart. They had no emotions. It's like they didn't know what this game meant. This was terrible. And then you look all down the rosters for both teams. The Pacers didn't even play that well. The Thunder just played so bad. This game was ass. I think we're past the first minute. This game was ass. It was shitty. It was terrible. To start off, I'm not gonna lie, if you're here looking for a play-by-play breakdown, a quarterly breakdown, I'm not doing that. I watched the first half and the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, and I knew this game was over. You could tell me, bro, it's the NBA and anything can happen. No leads are safe. No, I knew this lead was safe. This lead was safe from the moment the Pacers got it. The Thunder went on an 8-0 run in the third quarter, like in the middle of the third quarter. I had already clicked off. Guess what? I did not go back in. I did not even think to go back and rewatch the game. Because I can just tell they don't have what it takes. For them to win this game again, they would have took 2 massive runs from the Thunder. They would have had to flip a switch and make a complete 180. This game was terrible. I've said it so many times, and I might continue to say it again. The Thunder have skill. They have talent. They don't have heart. They're not tough. The Thunder are soft. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the whole team, 1 through 15, 1 through 17, however many guys they got, they're all soft. They're talented, but they have no heart. They don't have the Drew Holidays. They don't have the Derek Whites. They don't have the Andrew Nemharts. They don't have the Aaron Nesmiths. And that's why they're struggling. That's why this series is going 7. Now, as an NBA fan, as a basketball fan, I love a Game 7. I'm not a fan of neither team. I don't care. I love a Game 7. I just want basketball. But for you to lose in this fashion, for you to come out here, this isn't the first round of the NBA playoffs. This isn't the second round. This isn't the third round. This is the NBA Finals. For you to come out here in a closeout situation and play the way that you did was embarrassing for the entire league to watch. I mean, this is a nationally televised game. There are people that are watching this game that are not in the United States. People are watching this globally. And you come out here and the whole game you're down by 20, 24. The only lead they had is the first 8 points because Indiana missed their first 4 shots. After that, they never led. They didn't come out here with heart. It's like they expected Indiana to have their back to the wall and have no heart, have no run. No, I'm sorry to let y'all know. The Pacers are not the Thunder. They have heart. They're playing all game, all 48. They don't care if they're down 20, down 25, or up 20, up 25. They're playing all game. You come out here and you play like this. And Chet Holmgren, I am sick and tired of seeing him on the court. Y'all told me that Chet Holmgren is supposed to be the guy. He's the piece that you guys are missing. The last 3 games, he is not there. He is non-existent. All he's doing on the court is cardio and picking up fouls. And occasionally he'll play defense. and give you a block. Occasionally, he'll stop something. Offensively, where has he been the last 3 games? Everybody was scared for J-Dub and saying his game might not travel. His game might not be good. He needs to have a good series. Chet Holmgren gave you 4 points. 4 points. And 6 rebounds. What is he doing on the court? What is the point of having a 7-footer or 2 7-footers on the court if one of them is giving you 4 points and he's supposed to make threes, he's supposed to go to the paint and score, he missed a dunk. What are you doing? Isaiah Hartenstein tried to throw him the ball and he couldn't even catch it. How many times is Chet Holmgren going to come out here, play like absolute shit, and nobody says anything? The man is on the court just hurting the team. What is the point of having him? A 7-footer just running around doing nothing. He can't even give them some type of spark. Nothing. He can't even get a dunk to give them some type of momentum or give them confidence or anything. Start a run. Chet Holmgren is literally out there doing nothing the last 3 games. Ever since he had that 1 quarter, I think it was game 3. He had 1 quarter, the first quarter, he went off for 15 points. Ever since then, he hasn't done nothing. What is his job on the court? Because right now it seems like he's just running around. Alex Caruso is doing more than him. Cason Wallace is doing better than him. More than him, too. Aaron Wiggins, yesterday had a bad game, but he did more than him. What is Chet Holmgren doing? You can't even open up the court for nobody. Your threes are not falling. Your dunks are not going in. Your layups are not going in. What are you doing? What is the point of having you on the court? You can't open up the court for Shea, J-Dub, nobody. You're supposed to be that third scorer. And I don't care how much they picking up Shea. Everybody want to talk about, they picking up Shea 60 feet. They picking up the Thunder full court. Yesterday they didn't pick them up full court. Da-da-da. I don't care what it is. Y'all just soft. Y'all are so soft, bro. The Thunder lost this game simply because they're soft. Now, if you play hard and you lose, I understand that. Okay, then I can at least come here and break down the game. But if you're playing soft with no heart, as if this is game 1 of the regular season, or this is preseason, matter of fact, not even, bro. People play harder in preseason than the Thunder played yesterday. This was atrocious. This is probably the worst loss the Thunder have got. And they're most likely going to lose game 7. Because the Indiana Pacers, they understand what's going on. You had Halliburton with a pulled hamstring on the court, playing harder than anybody on the whole Thunder team. TJ McConnell wasn't even that big of a problem this game. He was still a problem, but he wasn't that big of a problem as he was in previous games. Y'all let Obi Toppin get 20 points off the bench. Obi Toppin was the Pacers' leading scorer with 20 points. Siakam has 16. What are y'all doing? They couldn't make a 3. They couldn't play defense. They literally didn't even try on defense. The Pacers had it their way with everything. I don't want to hear nothing about screening, nothing about playmaking, calling plays, different variations of plays. I don't care. The main reason why they lost, they have no heart. They have no physicality last game. This team is filled with skilled guys, skilled athletes, athletic athletes. But it has no toughness. There's no grit. There's no toughness. There's no heart. They don't have that. And that's why it's so hard to win this championship. And I'm not going to lie to you. The Thunder are in for a big heartbreak. Because they have exactly what it takes to win. they're just not playing with heart. They're not playing with the same amount of intensity as they played in the first round, the second round, and the third round. Like, do you remember the second round against the Nuggets when they kept losing to the Nuggets? I didn't mind that. You know why? Because they competed. They played hard. They stayed in the game with Nikola Jokic. And this was the team that everybody was worried about, saying that they're not experienced. They get to the NBA Finals, and now you see they're not experienced. They have no heart. You're getting killed by a one-legged Tyrese Halliburton, off the bench TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin. You got Siakam giving you 16 points and winning the game. You got Andrew Nemhard giving you like 17 points. Neesmith gave you like 10. Yo, bro, do you see this whole lineup? Nobody had more than 20 points. The ball was moving. In order for the ball to be moving around and the Pacers playing so comfortably, that means your defense is non-existent. I don't know what was the game plan, but nobody stuck to the game plan. And if you're wondering why I haven't said anything positive about the Pacers, it's because I don't know. I don't think the Pacers won this. I think the Thunder gave it to them. Not saying that they wouldn't have won, but I'm saying that the Thunder didn't even compete. They might as well just forfeited the game. They should have just gave the game up, honestly. You just wasted breath, energy, burnt some calories, and showed up for no reason. You lost 108 to 91. Usually when the Pacers put up anything under 110, they lose. They held you to under 95 points? Are you kidding me? And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had over 20% of those points. He had 21. And he was guarded heavily. And even he missed a lot of shots. Coming out there 1 for 5. Like 2 for 7, 2 for 8. Like, what are you doing? And I can't even blame him because he got no help. His 7-footer unicorn, who's supposed to be the third option, is non-existent. He's not doing anything. There's times where I'm literally like, sit Holmgren down. He's not doing nothing. He is single-handedly able to throw the whole game away. Every single game. His bad games are so garbage, so ass. Like, when is he going to have a good game? Why can't the Thunder get it clicking all at once? Indiana's going to come out and they're going to play hard in Game 7. I don't think the Thunder are going to match. Either their skill is going to overpower Indiana's heart, or Indiana's heart is going to take over the Thunder's skill. And the thing with Indiana, because they play with heart, obviously they're skilled athletes, right? I'll never say not skilled. But because they play with so much heart, it's easier for them to take the air out of the Thunder. But because the Thunder play with skill, it's not that easy to take the air out of the Pacers. That's why when you see turnovers, when you see the Thunder forcing so many turnovers, they're only up by 10, 12, 13, 15 points. When you see Indiana forcing so many turnovers, they're up 20, 30 points. They play with heart. Turnovers have to transition to buckets. The Thunder always try to slow shit down and get the play and all that extra dumb stuff. Not happening. Game 7, give me Indiana. I'm letting y'all know, Pacers are winning this. I don't care what y'all say about Game 5, Game 4, nah. Pacers are winning this. Game 7. Thunder gave them heart. They gave them hope. They gave them breathing space. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This Real Talk with E. Safety.